just not for your face.
It's not for those lips.
Yeah.
You know. That you keep in your purse. You know, hey, when you out on a date with your man, you know what I'm saying? Out on a date with your man, you know, we gotta keep that spice going. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, those Kegel balls come in great handy. Those Kegel balls, the vibrating ones, it has an app, right? So he can control it while I'm out to dinner.
Keeping all
Which
that
one?
together.
Which one that can control? Wait, hold on. Which one we talking
The
about?
app.
The one that has an app, the one that I just told you,
Mm-hmm.
the one that I just showed you.
Oh, so he can download the app too.
Yes, you can give him your username, and it's on and popping.
That's like giving him the password to your phone, baby.
I mean, that's what it's for, huh?
Hey, all of that.
You know, all fair in love and war.
You can't have my password to my phone, but I have a password you can have.
Right.
So, Miss Candy, I know you talk to a lot of people, you know, relationships right now, a lot of people on lockdown. They were used to doing things, you know, to keep themselves out, you know, entertained. People went out on dates. They were used to doing all this stuff before all this COVID stuff happened. So how are clients, you know, coming to you? Like, what advice are you giving them to keep the spice alive in a relationship while they're not able to do some of the things that they were doing beforehand?
Well, first of all, when you quarantine and bae, things got to change a little bit, right? Number one, if you aren't already having those planned date nights, then now is the time to actually plan those date nights, because they're crucial, because you're spending so much time together that you're not spending intimate time together, right? It's just, okay, we're going through the motions because I got to get up and clock in. You got to get up and clock in. Oh, now I'm going to my corner. You go to your corner. Oh, we got to handle the kids. Oh, whose day is it to do that? I mean, like, it becomes a monotony, right? And so you have to plan out that special time, have the kids go to their room at a certain time. Or if you're okay with letting the grandparents or whoever that special person is in your lives that handles the kids when you need to, hey, can we just drop off the kids for 2 hours, you know, house to house? Because I know quarantine, but there are still people that we are around that we trust. So plan that date night. It's very important. Set a consistent schedule, because what happens is when you in the house and you fall over each other because, oh, I'm taking this lunch break at this time and I'm doing this much in the kitchen, and then you want to be in the living room with the TV on while I'm trying to take phone calls, or I'm on a Zoom call and So plan out a consistent schedule, because then when you have your date night, then we know, it's Friday at 9:00. Hey, it's time for that special time. And it don't even have to be about sex. I mean, it can lead to that, but it doesn't have to be about sex. It could just be, now we just get into a chance to enjoy each other and be in your arms and, you know, do whatever we need to do, you know. Self-care is a must. And I'm talking about for you, not for your significant other, because this helps you be better for that person. This makes sure that you take care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. So just like you were talking about that self-love of being in the bathroom and taking your time to have that bubble bath and just taking care of you, you need that time alone so that you can be 100% for your significant other. It is so important, and it's not being selfish. It's taking out the time to take care of you, so then you can be a whole person for that other person. Be extra sensitive to that partner during this time, because emotions are high, anxiety is high, and you have to find a way to deal with it. And that's where that self-care does come into play, with finding what triggers you. And if you have not watched my triggers video, then go watch that. But find out what triggers you. So now you have a safety plan of how to talk about it with that person. And then if that's not the time to talk about it, then scheduling out that time to talk about it, that has to get scheduled too at this point, because this is quarantine and bae right now. And bae can be your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, whoever bae is to you, you know. And then listen to understand. Because so many times we're just sitting here listening so that we can respond and not actually listening to understand that other person and making sure that, hey, we take care of each other. I hear you. You know, what action do I need to take to try to rectify what's happening with you? Do you need me to leave you alone at these moments just so that you can get yourself together? Or do you need me to just sit here and listen and let you vent? Or do you need me to jump into action and do A, B, C, or D? You have to cater to the needs of the other person. So that's kind of the things that we've been talking about with most of my clients. It's the same conversation over and over again because it's a stressful situation. It really is. Being in with the same person day in, day out, and you're not used to spending that much time with them throughout the day. Because, you know, some people, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So that 8 hours that you're going to work, I miss you. And now I want to see you and I want to be up under you. But now I'm up under you all day and all day. In the night. Right, we got to do something else, you know. So, you know, just that's just a few quick tips that I have right now for when you're quarantined in Bay right now. So
Okay, woo, girl, honey, you was talking to me.